So, you think you're an entrepreneur, eh? You have a product to sell, right? And we have the judges here. Today, we're joined by Dave Ricklin, owner and host of the original Game Show Live. That's what he calls it. He says the business brings entertainment to parties and profits to his pockets. Is his idea a winner or a loser? We're going to ask our panel of business experts, Amelia Antonetti, Lee Hawkins, Lori Rothman. But first, Dave, in a minute or less, give us your pitch. Tell us about your business, why it's good.
Sounds good. Thank you for having me. I'm basically a traveling game show host. I go around from event to event, and I do parodies of popular TV game shows. Like I do Meal or No Meal, No Wheel, No Fortune, Are You Dumber Than a First Grader? They're all parodies, and the crowd comes up. I pick a contestant right from the audience, and they come up and they try to win fabulous prizes. I even pick a lovely hostess from the audience to come up. I give her a sparkly dress to put on over her clothes. I dress like a 70s style game show host myself. I go by the name of Whip Cheesy. That's my game show name. I try to be as authentic as possible. I even have the long stick Bob Barker microphone. I have bells and buzzers. I do that. You know, this is something that I've wanted to do most of my life. I've been a game show fan forever. In fact, funny story, even 20 years ago, I was on a game show, a television game show called Scrabble, hosted by Chuck Woolery. And I told Chuck that one day I wanted to be him. And
well, in a way, you kind of are. Dave, our panel has some questions for you.
All right, Whip
Sure.
Cheesy. Tell me about your margins. What are you going to charge, and what's your overhead going to look like?
Well, my initial investment was actually rather small. I went into my savings. I borrowed a few dollars here and there, thanks Mom and Dad. But as far as what I've made out of this so far, it's been about a 2-year-old business, and I've already about tripled what I put into this initially. The charge, what I charge to different companies, really depends on the event itself. I charge anywhere from around $300 to around $700, depending on the venue.
Dave, you have some impressive sponsors. What do they really contribute?
They usually contribute prizes, which is the best thing for me. I'll get restaurant gift certificates, movie passes. Some liquor companies give me T-shirts and hats and things like that. And then, I'll get them to sometimes fund the events as well, which is nice.
So for me, I get very leery about investing in a business that is so heavily dependent on just one talent. How are you going to scale this business?
Well, I think that ultimately it just becomes something that, I try to appeal to people that are looking to have fun. This is a different kind of event. It's different from a DJ or a band. It's just something that I think brings joy to people. They sometimes do it based on, my description of it, but oftentimes they're right at the event and they see it themselves, and they ask for my card right there, and they book me for a future event. And I'll do this at corporate parties. I'll do this at fundraisers. I do it at bars and restaurants. I really do it in any sort of a venue, and for the most part, people really, really do enjoy it.
Are you able to customize these events and parties? Do you spend some time prepping ahead of the event?
Absolutely. I do it for 10-year-old birthday parties as well as adult fundraisers and corporate parties, as I mentioned. And I do customize it to whatever my audience is.
All right.
I customize the puzzles, the questions, you name it.
All right, Dave, it's time for our panel to weigh in. Thumbs up or thumbs down? Would you invest in this, and why?
I would not invest in it because it's only dependent on him, meaning I can't double or triple book him. So until the business can scale, it's not a good investment.
Lee?
I would give it a shot, but one of the things that I think you really need to do is to try to engage yourself in social media and to really get a YouTube channel and get the original game show live out there, that concept, so that it means more when people are able to book you. If they know your name and it's gone viral on the internet, they're going to pay $1,000 or
yeah,
$1,500.
reputation. I'd hire him for my parties, my kids' parties, my business parties. In terms of investing,
Yeah. Dave Ricklin, I give you the thumbs up, and here's why. I think it's a beautiful idea. I love it. I'd like to hire you, too. But I think you have an ulterior motive. I think you really want to be on television, and I think you have a shot at it. So good luck to you. You get some thumbs up here and some thumbs down, a mixed review, but good luck. Thanks for being with us.
Well, thank you. And And if people do want to hire me, they can go to theoriginalgameshowlive.com.
Attaboy! That's the way to market yourself. Get online
Thank you.
more. Okay, Dave Ricklin, good luck.